justice will finally be served.
And joining us now is Trump campaign manager Kellyanne Conway. So we heard Secretary Clinton press her case, Kellyanne, on saying she wants more information from the FBI, saying the American people deserve to get the full and complete facts immediately. Do you agree with that? Do you think voters are entitled to more information?
Yes, I'm for transparency and full disclosure and immediacy and honesty, but it's really rich and recent that Hillary Clinton would be. She's under her second FBI investigation of the year. And I think that part of why she's calling for the full information is the frustration they must feel that they were told, they were assured that this was behind them. I think that you're the first person I heard today on TV, Anderson, make a very important point, which is it seems that maybe Ms. Abedin and others did not turn over everything they were asked to turn over in the first place. And I would like to remind everybody, FBI, how it's possible she did not turn it over?
Yeah, I mean, it was incumbent on everybody around Secretary Clinton to turn over and inform the FBI.
It's a very important point and fact here that many are missing today in the bluster of how to spin this. So I appreciate that. And I think that because this is a separate investigation from the previous one, we should all be reminded that the disappointment of many in what FBI Director Comey did the first time was his conclusions seemed to be controverted by his own statements thereafter. He went out of his way to hold, not a press conference, but to give a public statement, which struck many of his prosecutorial brethren as odd at that time, if you recall. Right. He went out of his way to say she had been reckless and careless. And of course, under oath before Congress, he testified that, yes, there was national security information contained in some. Yes, there was, the C was meant to stand for confidential. We all know that, let alone a Secretary of State, former U.S. Senator and First Lady. And yes, she had more than one server. She had more than one device. She had multiple devices, which of course people then took a hammer to. But this separate investigation is being launched by the FBI, not the Trump campaign, not the RNC, not the vast right-wing conspiracy. And I'm going to tell you tonight what I say all the time, which is we'd rather stick to the issues. Donald Trump's out there talking about repealing and replacing Obamacare, creating jobs, renegotiating bad trade deals, and defeating ISIS. So this will let the FBI do their job, and Mr. Trump will do his job, which is reaching American people on the issues they care about.
Do you believe that Director Comey, I mean, given that, you know, in July he made kind of an unprecedented statement, he's now written this letter, which raises a lot of questions, doesn't really answer questions. There is obviously an active investigation. There's some who say, look, it's an active investigation. This is all he's going to say. There's a lot of other folks who are saying, clearly Secretary Clinton and her people are saying this is, look, Comey's got to come out and say more, got to fill in a lot of the blanks. Do you think he should come out now and fill in the blanks?
He should do whatever he thinks is best based on the investigation that he just launched, or just noticed, I should say, today. And it's not up for me to say what he should and shouldn't do. I can understand why they feel frustrated. I'm very disappointed that a high-ranking Democratic official tonight made a statement or tweeted out that the FBI director should not be interfering with an election. He's not, who should charge him of that? I mean, he's in a terrible spot, Anderson. Had he sat on this information,
the Democrats loved him in July they loved him in July. Now they hate him. I mean, everybody has switched sides on this. In strictly political terms, though, this is obviously good news for your campaign. You tweeted out earlier, a great day in our campaign just got even better. FBI reviewing new emails on Clinton probe. Donald Trump obviously has a lot of ground to make up in polls in key battleground states. But how critical do you think this news could turn out to be? Do you think it can actually, do you think it's going to make a difference at the polls?
Where it will make a difference, Anderson, are those few persuadable, truly undecided voters that still remain. Part of why they're undecided attitudinally is they've decided for quite a while now they do not want to vote for Hillary Clinton. They already know who she is. They already have seen her performance in public life, and they are reluctant, indeed very hesitant, to pull that lever for her. This won't help her. And if you look at them demographically, they tend to be white women and men without a college degree, self-identified independents, which makes sense. And those independents, why are you an independent, which should not be confused with moderate? If somebody's independent, they usually tell pollsters, I can't stand either political party. I'm sick of Washington and everything it stands for. What happened today is a textbook case of why independents call themselves thus and why they don't like the system. This is just another illustration of her benefiting from and being part of the system.
Kellyanne Conway, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Hillary Clinton's full take on today's developments, as well as what our panel has to say about it, and ahead on